All right, here we are in
We're Deadwood.
Deadwood. And the issue of the morning is?
The issue of the morning, we need to have a team meeting tonight about appropriate dress, mostly around socks.
Socks.
Somebody
See your socks, Bruce.
Well,
somebody is I don't know if that really.
Don't we need to vote on that?
I think we do. I think that's not.
Your thoughts?
can you turn your pants up so that those are visible while
That'd be nice.
Well, I'll just
We'll
wear
be
my.
able to
I
see
should have
you.
worn my shorts.
you'll be able to see it?
I'll wear my shorts tomorrow.
That'd be good.
But, kudos to the safety in the meeting this morning for Bruce wearing his helmet. All right,
It
so
was good.
the ride today.
Let's go to Billings.
Billings, Montana,
Billings.
kind of be a spearfish and
Bob, have you ever
Up
been to
north.
Spearfish?
I've never been to Spearfish.
Let's go. And wait, have you been to Wyoming?
I've never been to Wyoming.
We are going to stop in Wyoming.
There will be a celebration.
There will be a celebration. So we'll take 85, we'll take 212, and back on 90.
yeah, and happy 4th of July.
4th of July. And our destination is
Billings, Montana.
Billings, Montana.
And it is more specifically the Dude Rancher Lodge.
We said goodbye to Deadwood, and we were off to see multiple new states that day. And as promised, Bob celebrated when we hit Wyoming. Others joined in the very quick roadside celebration as we formed the W, and as the highway would take it, it was only 20 miles before we were in Montana, and another celebration was had.
Side of the road, a
Could be a
tree
tree.
that needs watering.
I was disappointed, Bob.
So we were back on the road, passing a few semis along the way, and as we rolled over the vast big sky country of Montana and took in beautiful clouds and great scenery, we were anticipating seeing the mountains really for the first time. And off in the distance, as we kept rolling along, the big rolling hills started to peek out, some mountain peaks off in the distance, and we knew we were getting close to our next destination. We arrived at the historic Dude Rancher Lodge in Billings.
Bruce recreating the days of the trappers.
Carry a spare body in here. Bob, it's a beautiful day to be on the road.
Looking forward to it.
You notice anything different about this shirt?
We saw the other side of it yesterday.
Inside out. It's the way you get double out of your wardrobe.
I wore mine half a day and you guys never noticed.
All right, Mr. Bob.
What day is it?
Today is July 5th.
July 5th. Where are we
this-
going?
Let's go to Glacier.
East Glacier Park.
What highways are we going to be on?
Here's our
Here
navigator.
we go, Brad.
Or there's our
Where's our
navigator.
road,
You're on the
I
spot.
was thinking of breakfast.
Brad.
Okay, you're used to
Music Park.
We are going 3. You can see the road here. We're going 3 up to 12, and then we're going east or west on 12th until we get to
3 to
87, I think.
89, you're
89.
right. 89, you're right.
89, so knee hard.
87, 89.
I would have figured out.
And we had a
that.
good night in Billings for July 4th.
We did.
I tell you, I could have done hot yoga in my room for the first couple of hours. They should have charged extra for
I
hot
did
yoga.
hot yoga until about 3 in the morning. Then it felt pretty good.
I really appreciated the 1.5 meg download speed for the Wi-Fi.
Yes, they didn't advertise dial-up, but you got it.
It's just like the old days, just like the Dude Ranch.
Exactly.
I did have a bug crawling across my bed.
Oh, you should not have said that.
I brushed him off. He didn't come back.
All right.
Should I know?
I went this morning and got my coffee, so I'm in perfect coffee mood.
Oh, that's, you guys had coffee?
Yeah, I mean,
Every time I watch an IndyCar race on television, there's always that moment in the race where the announcers just stop talking and say, let's enjoy a lap. So let's just enjoy some of the GoPro footage of the day riding through Montana. Highlight of the day was lunch, Indian tacos, fry bread. It was excellent. And then it was at the location at the trading post right next to the Custer's Last Stand Memorial. While we were there, a gentleman who had 160,000 miles in his Harley came up to talk to us. He wanted our picture because we were going to Alaska. We talked to him, we enjoyed the battlefield, and off we went. At the end of another day, we ride into our destination. This time it's East Glacier, a small, very small little town on the east side of Glacier National Park. We're riding in town looking for the Sleeping Bear Lodge. The town was so small they had no Wi-Fi and no internet connection and no bars for the phone. It was a simpler time. We enjoyed it very well. We found the world's largest purple spoon. I'd always wondered where that was. And a couple of interesting shops. We had dinner at one of the 2 restaurants in town. But the restaurant especially was half a chicken, which was very good. Then we walked through the Great Lodge that's right next to the park. Beautiful inside, 3 stories with the bark covered posts that stand up in the middle of the great entryway. It was a beautiful building. A great porch on the back side that looked at the mountain. And it's one of those places that books up always a year in advance. While we were there, there was a piano. A couple people had sat down for a second, and then Bruce entertained us with a little bit of his piano skills. So that was a great lodge. But this is where we stayed. Yes, these small little huts, but that was what we called home. The next morning we got up, we had a short ride that actually took us around Glacier National Park and into Canada. We had to go around Glacier National Park because the Ride to the Sun Road was closed due to weather. We were disappointed. This is a beautiful road, we were told, but the highway that went around the border of Glacier was actually just as beautiful. Water next to the road, hills, trees, and mountainsides off to the side. So we did our ride around the park and got ready to say farewell to the U.S. for the next part of our journey as we entered Canada. But these were some beautiful views to take in as we put in our last few miles on the road in the U.S. for a while. As the day wound down, we again shared some camaraderie and drinks and toasted to another good day of riding.